Malfurion versus Uther. I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Right. So I say I keep Wild Growth and Jade Blossom.
Yeah.
Spreading Blade could be an option.
Yeah, what about... We don't know for sure if it's Aggro Paladin or Control Paladin, right? Or maybe even mid-range, right? So Spreading Plague might be an option.
Well, I mean, just like half an hour ago I played a buff Paladin, so, you know.
Yeah, but then Spreading Plague... I guess with two mana gains in hand, I would probably just not keep the Spreading Plague and just look straight for Ultimate Infestation.
Yeah.
Probably.
We got some Jades anyway.
Yep.
Oh wow, playing purely for tempo, doesn't even have Murloc in hand. I mean, that's quite surprising. Doesn't have a Murloc.
Yeah, but that is true. But yeah, that means what does it tell you about him?
Well, he's got very weak hand, playing for tempo, try and get some early damage, and potentially top deck like a Rockpool Hunter, something like that.
Yeah, maybe. But the important message for me here is that he is playing really aggressive.
Yeah, definitely.
He's playing really aggressive, so...
I'd say I'd have to coin Wild Growth to get my Jade Blossom next turn.
Yeah, let's do that. Correct. He's definitely playing aggressive, he's not going for value, right? So...
Yeah.
A good thing that's not buffed.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth hero powering. I just say we need to get our rad going. So Jade Blossom here.
Yeah, since we have swipe, the 2/1 is probably just dying when we swipe a bigger minion.
Exactly, and even if he top decks a War Leader.
And also, what's really nice here, he might trade with a 1/2 into our 1/1, right? So
yes, we can potentially swipe place.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's
well, I would never really consider swiping face, to be honest.
Yeah, we need to get the board cleared.
Yeah. Oh, that's very good play. Look, he just played around swipe.
Yeah, I know.
That was really nice play by him.
To be honest, I think he might have Megasaur in hand.
Definitely an option, yeah.
I think our best option right now is to swipe the 3/2 Typewiller. Because if he Jade Spirits for attack, that's just a bunch of unnecessary
damage.
And
then next turn we go Jade Spirit, Hero Power. The Hero Power doesn't really accomplish anything. If we nourish for mana, we also get rid of the 1/1. He gets 2 buffs instead. And then next turn we have 8 mana and can play Swipe and Jade Spirit.
Even if he buffs for health, we can still clear it if we nourish for mana and hero power next turn. In hero power.
Yeah, I think I like the nourish for mana much more, and just take out the sure, we take out the 1/1. Just because the next turn we can play both of the 4 mana cost cards. The next turn looks much better this way, you know. But it's a little bit close, right? The Megasaur definitely hurts here. We just get the kings, okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure here, to be honest, because if we Malfurion, we can soak up a little bit of damage if we pick Taunt. But if we go for Poison and the Megasaur's Divine Shield, we just lose.
Yeah. I think I still stick to my first plan that we want to play both of the 4 mana cost cards right now. And I would probably just swipe the 3/2 here to get rid of it. Because next turn it's really likely that we play Malfurion plus Hero Power or Malfurion plus Wrath. Maybe another consideration here would be... But that's really high level and I need to analyze it a little bit longer, like to think about it. We could have played Wrath and Hero Power, but I'm not sure that that is helping us that much here.
Yeah.
We are about to die, right? So we basically need to bump out everything as fast as possible, so...
Malfurion for taunts, and I'd Wrath the War Leader and value trade the Hydrologist, and I'd say you might just have to ignore the Inquisitor.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's do that. We are really low, right? We need to preserve health here a little bit.
Yeah, so we can't even hero power the...
and what's the typical next turn play from the Paladin?
Steed.
Yeah, and what does...
we have an answer for?
Yeah, we have the Black Knight, right? So we have a potential to make a nice comeback here.
Mm.
Okay, we are not getting the Steed though.
Kings
is really... Yeah, Kings is really the strongest card the Druid... against the Druid, right? So...
Mm. Right. Well, I think we could trade both into the 6/4 Bluegill Warrior, Spreading Plague, and Jade Spirit. Because
so you want a Spreading Plague for just 1/1/5?
Well, if we don't, you know, I don't think we have any other option. Because if he drops like a Megasaur or another War Leader, or I don't think we're going to get any other. Sorry, I don't think we're going to get much more value from Spreading Plague.
I think next turn we are getting a lot more. The only problem is we don't have anything to do this turn. That's really annoying. But I think to be honest, I would double trade here. I would double trade here. Yeah, double trade into the 6/4. Play the Jade Spirit. And just get some armor. Because I think next turn we are very likely to get much more out of the Spreading Plague. Because it's likely that he's going to Hero Power. Oh, he's not going to Hero Power. Ah, he has a weapon. Ah, darn. The weapon is quite annoying.
Yeah.
I was really hoping... Oh yeah, that's really nice.
I don't think we can play around Repentance, so we just have to sort of
not really.
risk it.
Yeah, we have to risk it. I don't think it's that terrible because we can usually just kill the 2/3.
I'd say we hero power the 2/3. And then if it's Redemption, we just trade with Jade Spirit, right?
Yep.
And Getaway Coda could be pretty bad for us, yeah.
Yeah.
Redemption.
But we cannot really play around it that
exactly
much.
I mean...
Oh, that's pretty good.
We're in an okay position, actually.
Yeah.
Because if he steeds, we can Black Knight and trade. He can't get past the taunt without double trading with his weapon and thing.
Yep.
And we could get some Spreading Plague value right now.
Yep.
Not that much of it, but you know.
Oh, well, we can get 2 1/5s right now, right? That looks quite fine to me. Oh,
yeah.
That Innovate is kinda terrible. We can actually consider to Black Knight his 1/1, right?
That's what I was thinking. Tempo.
Yeah, just for tempo. But
we could trade into the Righteous Protector with our 2/1 Spreading Plague, Innovate Black Knight. Oh wait, no, what am I talking about? Just ignore that.
No, yeah, I mean, I would still... The 2/1 always trades into his Divine Shield, right? That's just gonna happen. Mm-hmm. And then I think we just take the Spreading Plague for 2 here. That's just quite nice to get to 2 1/5s. It's not gonna get that much better, I would say. But we now definitely got an extra one. And now we probably just kill the 2 smaller guys with the...
Hero Power and...
With the Hero Power and with the 4/4, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that the Black Knight actually achieves that much here, because the hero power also kills the 1/1.
There is always the risk of Steed as well.
Yeah, Steed, and then there's also Bone Mare and Tyrion, right?
Bone Mare is just amazing for us.
Ooh.
That isn't.
That's tough.
Infestation would be pretty decent. Jade,
Yeah, sure, Infestation always is decent, right?
Yeah. Just Behemoth and... Well, Behemoth is definitely happening.
Yeah, Behemoth happens. That's just happening. And then...
What are your thoughts on trading the 4/3 into the 5/4? And...
Yeah, I think that's too valuable, right? We do that. And then the 1/5 I would always set into the 1/1. Just because it's a value trade. We can just do it.
Would you armor up or try and pressure him a little?
Yeah, that's an interesting choice here. But so let's say he kills the 3/6 taunt. We have 8 damage next turn.
I would go for the pressure.
Yeah, I think I agree. Let's go for the pressure. Because we need to use the hero power 3 times to get an extra turn against his Hydra, right? Because we need 7 more health to get an extra round against his Hydra, right? So
yeah, I mean, if we top that Infestation into an Innovate and Swipe, that's lethal, which is quite unlikely but possible.
Yeah, and it's also just nice.
That's quite interesting.
That's pretty good for us. Oh, Andrew, he's actually now safe from the BGH. But still, we have the one perfect counter, right? The Black Knight always happens here, right?
Happening.
Yeah, that's just way too good.
What are your thoughts on using your hero power to kill the Hydra? I mean, he hasn't exactly got any other damage.
Yeah, definitely.
And we trade our 3/3 into Moloch.
Yeah, that also happens. Because there are so many buffs, right?
Yeah,
everything else is just so much weaker. And we have lethal setup anyway, right?
Yeah, but hero power Steed could be very problematic. Oh, right, conceded.
Yeah, I don't think so, but yeah. I think it would have still been nice, but... Obviously, Steed is a problem when we just played Black Knight, but...
Same guy?
Oh, no, really? Nice. So that now we know that he's a very aggressive Paladin.
Yeah, but I remember...
So we can mulligan a little bit differently now, right? Yeah.
Is my keeper good to keep against an aggressive deck, even though it is very rampy?
I would not really consider keeping it without the coin. That's just not good enough.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, no. Without the coin, not. I'm hard mulligan here for Wild Growth, Jade Blossom, and Innovate. That's the cards I want.
So it's everything thrown away?
Yeah, everything thrown out. Even the swipe I don't keep.
I
would keep Doomsayer if the deck would be running Doomsayers, but currently we are not running Doomsayers, so...
I mean, if you got us down that low with a terrible start, I'm quite concerned as to what will happen there.
Sure.
Now, this is a decision I really struggle with normally. Do we save this Wrath for War Leader, or do we just clear this now while we can?
I think we just have to clear it.
Well met.
Because on the next turn he has the option to play the 2/3. And if this one here becomes a 2/4, that's just...
out of range.
Yeah, that's just too strong for us. You're right, the War Leader is even worse, but we usually don't have the time to wait until the War Leader is our trouble.
Yeah.
So this time it looks like we are not getting anything, right?
Yeah. It's a War Leader. Jade Idol. Trash.
Yeah. This game is just too hard from the hand. We didn't draw anything useful. But he's only one player, right?
Yeah. Jade Spirit.
Yeah. And you can see swipe would have also not been that crazy useful, right? We could have swiped the war leader, but still, he would have had a 2-3 and a 2-1, right? So
exactly. Right. We have a behemoth next turn, so if we nourish for mana and then wild growth, would that be reasonable at all?
I think we should try to see what's happening on the board here. Let's try to send the 1-1 into the war leader because we want to really desperately get rid of that war leader, right? It's taken out. It's taken out 7 damage, so that's just really nice to get rid of 7 damage when we can, right? So I think we should do that. So the question is now, it's now between Nourish for mana and Hero Power, right? We have and Wild Growth and Hero Power, Jade Idol. So does the 2-2 accomplish anything?
Not really, no. And if we top up Primordial Drake, then Nourish for mana would allow us to play it next time.
Right, let's go for Nourish.
Oh, Spreading Plague is not even that good anymore now. It's decent, but you know. Right. I mean, right. So Jade Behemoth and Wild Growth allows us to play Coon next turn.
Yeah, that's true.
And it also gives us 2-2. I mean, if we idle, not only is that being inefficient, that's, you know, it's not even... The 3-3 doesn't really accomplish anything.
Well, it might, because the board is going to be quite full next turn.
Yeah,
and we can take out the 2-1, but it's really... So the Jade Behemoth gets played, right? That's always happening. And now the question is, do we Hero Power the 2-1, or do we Wild Growth?
I say we have to Hero Power, because if he pulls a War Leader off Finja... But then we could Coon for 10 armor next turn.
Yeah, the other option is Jade Blossom Black Knight next turn. It doesn't look like he has a taunt. The 2-1 nicely trades into the 2-2. I think I want Wild Growth.
Shit.
It's alright, no, it's alright. Like, this is the trade-off you have to make in a coaching session, right? I had my last-minute decision, you had your last-minute decision, and obviously it's too tough to make it in time with all the user interaction we're having here, right? So I don't think it matters that much, and we also cannot really know for sure which play is the better one. If he has a Gentle Megasaur now, probably the Hero Power play is better. If he has Tarim, the Hero Power play was also better. Oh, nice! It was better actually. So we get rewarded, kinda, I would say.
Yep.
But I think both plays are very likely to lose, right? So.
Exactly. Yeah, GG.
Yep. There's nothing we can do. We can kill Tarim and we can kill strong Murlocs, but we just cannot kill them all.
Exactly.
It's just the version of the Jade Druid that doesn't run the what's the card called? The 1 mana, you get so much armor from the attack minion. Yeah. From the minion. You get 1 armor point. Yeah, Earthen Scales, right?
I don't think Earthen Scales is worth it, to be honest. I've never really needed it until now.
No, I also don't think it's worth it, but it helps a lot in this matchup, I would say.
But then again...
And also the Doomsayer is really, really nice in this matchup. When you can just play Doomsayer on turn 2 against that 1-3, he's missing a turn, and yeah, but still.
You seem very keen on Doomsayer. I think I should add it in.
Well, let's see how many Murloc Paladins we are really facing and stuff.
Yeah.
Doomsayer, like in a little bit slower matchups, it's just not that good.
Yeah. And then again,
it's decent in the mirror, but not that great in most other matchups.
Yeah.
Like Doomsayer, you want to add Doomsayer, you have to track your stats, right? You want to add Doomsayer against Aggro Druid, Murloc Paladin, Jade Druid, and that's about it, more or less. Against the mages, you don't want to have it. Against the rogues, it's really not that useful. Against other paladins, it's also not that useful, I would say. Against, what else do we have? Against priest, it really doesn't do anything, the Doomsayer. So you have to add up the numbers to see if you want to add the Doomsayer.
Yeah. Hey, what's your opinion on keeping Infestation? We don't have any ramp currently. So do you think we
without ramp, I don't keep it. Without ramp, this is just a full.
Also, what about Jade Idol and Wrath? Because if it's aggro, I don't think it's worth keeping Swipe.
No, I would only keep the Jade Idol if I knew it was Jade Druid. I would never keep Jade Idol against Aggro Druid. A 1/1 is not good enough against Aggro Druid. You didn't throw any. You did throw everything away. Okay, nice. I didn't see the animation.
Oh, it's because I didn't do anything. It just time ran out. I was gonna keep the Wrath, but didn't have time.
No, I would also not keep Wrath. Unless because you don't know if it's Aggro Druid or if it's Jade Druid. And in that case, you just want a hard mulligan for ramp.
Well, if it's Jade Druid, then you can Wrath for 1 potentially.
Yeah, but that's just a terrible play. Wrath for 1. That's not what you're looking. Yeah, you want to play ramp instead if you can.
Sorry, I meant without ramp. Try and Wrath for 1 to search for that ramp.
Sure, but then again, you have to reconsider. You can also take the option and try to look in your deck to get that ramp card, right? So why would you keep a card that does exactly the same thing that the mulligan is doing for you? You want to cycle the Wrath, right? But you can also just cycle the Wrath in the mulligan process already. If that makes sense, right? So.
Yeah, that's very good. This is really shit.
That's a terrible Hydra for us.
If we somehow top deck Big Game Hunter, I say we just keep the coin, because Jade Spirit doesn't do anything.
But that's a 4% chance. That's a 1 out of 23. I don't think that's worth it. I would just coin the Jade Spirit, because we have so many 4-drops. Look at our hand. We have 4 cards that are playable on the next turn. So we really want to play a 4-drop now and a 4-drop next turn. And we are already at a 2/2 Jade. That's quite nice, actually. So, and the 2/2 is giving him a decent trouble here, right? Because it's threatening his 3/2. I really like that. Oh, he's actually trading for us. That's not bad at all.
He's obviously trying to protect it.
Yeah.
So, Spirit again, I guess.
Yeah, let's go Spirit again.
Shit.
Well, we have 9 damage, right?
Yeah.
So we can kill it. And we can get a 4/4 also. So we have a small chance.
Ooh, Spreading Plague is so good for living mana right now.
Spreading Plague is so good for living mana. Yeah, if he has living mana, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, right, so we just swipe the Hydra and double trade and idle.
So we always double trade, right? The only question is if we Spreading Plague instead, but I don't think that's going to win us the game. I think we have to survive here 1 turn. Yeah. So we have to swipe it, yeah. I agree. We have to swipe the Hydra and trade the Hydra. And get a 4/4 on the board. That's our chance. If he's killing us now... then
we wouldn't have won anyway.
With another swipe, or... Yeah, then we wouldn't have won anyway. With another swipe or with a... Savage Roar, then we just lose. But if he's just filling the board, we have a good chance, right? So interesting. What did you notice here?
He doesn't have any buffs.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have lethal or swipe, sorry.
Yeah. So it cannot be
No
that
Hydra.
much, right?
No Hydra, no living mana.
Yeah, he would have played these, right? So what's basically left then? What could it be from his deck?
Bone Mare, if that runs it.
It can be Bone Mare, or I think Innovate. That's basically it. It can only be Innovate or Bone Mare, in my opinion. All other cards would have been played, I think. He might be very greedy, like with living mana, but I don't think so. So I would definitely play the Spreading Plague here and trade with 4/4 into the Raven, right?
Yeah.
The board looks then quite decent. We're not dying unless you top deck swipe.
Mm.
And it's likely that the card to the left for him is dead, right? Oh, we're going to see. Maybe it's Bone Mare. Ah, no, it's Crazed Alchemist, actually. Alright. I didn't consider that one.
Yeah, neither did I.
I didn't consider that one.
Mana.
Ah, he's got the living mana now. So that's probably enough. Right. Are we dead?
Such a shame. One more turn. And we would have
Yeah. If you top decks that one turn earlier, right? Do we have any chance? We trade this one, and he has tuk tuk tuk. We cannot really get any armor, right? I think we have to draw, right, with Nourish. That's the only way we can actually get out of here.
Yeah,
and maybe get a taunt or something, but...
No, nothing.
Nope. Close.
Yeah.
Nature will rise against.
Hate aggro decks. I think they're so tasteless and stupid.
Sure, but they are part of the game, right?
Yeah.
I think the meta is very stupid if there are no aggro decks at all in it. So, and I've never really seen a meta which is way too aggressive. Maybe when Secret Paladin was too crazy and everybody was playing that, but